Hello and welcome back to the Everton's Football channel and today's match preview for the Manchester United versus Everton game. Now Manchester United come to this game off the back of that game. Manchester United thrashing Southampton 9-0. And what a game that was. We played absolutely fantastically in that game. Yes, Southampton did go down to 10 men early on. What was it, a minute and a half in? That doesn't necessarily mean you win the game. It definitely doesn't mean you win the game 9-0. I think Manchester United needs to be given a lot of credit for that game. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and every single one of them players who came on the pitch or started that game, they were all fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And we deserved thoroughly to win that game. And look, if you look at my preview from last week, I said 1-0. And I said it wasn't going to be an easy game. We made it look easy. And like I said, yes, they did get a man sent off. 2 in the end. That doesn't give you any right to win the game, let alone 9-0 still. It was an incredible performance. And if we play at least half as good as we did that day, we will win this game against Everton. Everton come into this game sat in 7th place. However, a win could see them move up to 5th. And if they win their games in hand, it could see them move all the way up to 4th. Now, this Everton team are no joke. They're fantastic. We've played them twice before, beating them both times at Goodison Park. However, this will be a different animal, different beast this time out at Old Trafford. Old Trafford, we've not been brilliant at recently, despite what the 9-0 would suggest. But, look, we have to take confidence from that 9-0. And this game becomes even more important, knowing that Liverpool play Manchester City this week. If Manchester City win that game, for me, the title's probably over. But if Liverpool can get something in that game, bloody hell, the title race is back on, 3 points between us. But, look, Manchester United, of course, are in 2nd place. We need to keep on winning. We need to keep on trucking along, getting wins under our belt if we want to win this title. And I think Everton is one of them games. It's going to be a difficult game, but a real Premier League title winner will win this game. And I think we need to prove that we are capable of being a Premier League title winner by winning this game. Now, players missing. Everton are missing both Jordan Pickford, the number 1. So Robin Olsen, who we saw in the League Cup quarter-final, will probably play. And so is Alan in midfield for the Toffees. Manchester United are without Eric Bailly. Well, how has he got injured? How has he got injured again? And this is a big issue with Eric Bailly. He's always injured. You can't rely on the Ivorian because he's always injured. And that's so disappointing because he's been fantastic a lot this season. Whenever he's played, apart Spurs game aside, really, he's been fantastic every game he's played, Eric Bailly. And yet he's back injured. He's always injured. He didn't even play against Southampton. He was on the bench and now he's injured. So he picked up some sort of injury in training. And it's really concerning. And it's further proof we can't rely on Eric Bailly. And it's further proof we should have signed someone in January to play at centre-back alongside Maguire because Twanzebe clearly isn't being trusted and Bailly can't be trusted with his limbs because he's always bloody injured. But on good news, Edinson Cavani, who picked up a slight knock against Southampton in the first half, of course being substituted in the second at half-time really, he will be fit and ready to play against Everton if selected. With that team news said, this is the team I would play. It's exactly the same team as that played against Southampton, aside from the fact I would bring Anthony Martial for Edinson Cavani. Martial had a fantastic second half for me. Let him play into form. I want Edinson Cavani to be our backup striker, and here's why. I think Cavani's been fantastic, but I think he offers so much more because of his movement and because of his age, really, as a backup player. I don't think he's started too many games really well. I think Everton, when in the cup, he was poor. West Ham, I believe he started. I don't think he played very well. Southampton is probably the only game that really springs to mind as a game he played really well in from a starting position. Look, Cavani can offer so much as a bench option, and look, he could be a starter ability-wise, but I just think I don't think there's so much in it between Anthony Martial and Cavani. Cavani, incredible, of course, but I think Martial's a very good striker, very, very good striker. And I think Martial's future means he should be starting. And look, we saw how well he did last season for us. Let him play and let him try and get to the level he was last season. Give him a run in the game. Let him really play. And for me, Martial should be our number 9. And Cavani would be so much better as a backup option coming off the bench where his movement against slow defences will be perfect. And he can flip a game just like that. Let him be the backup option to Anthony Martial. Now, if we're looking at other positions in the team, Scott McTominay and Fred, just keep them together. They played incredibly well against Southampton. But I think we saw a different Scott McTominay. The same Scott McTominay we saw against Leeds, where he could get forward and get attacking and get them shots away. I think McTominay's got a good strike on him. I remember the Leeds goal, the Southampton goal, I believe it was Wolves, Arsenal. Fantastic strikes from the edge of the box. Let him play there, because that's where he wants to play. That's where we'll see the best of Scott McTominay. I've been a big hater of Scott McTominay on this channel, and that's not because I don't want McTominay to be good, because I love a player like Scott McTominay, someone who really cares for the club, to be incredible. But he's not a defensive midfielder, and that's where he's been played so often. Play him as a box-to-box, kind of where Pogba plays. I think we'll see the best of Scott McTominay, and that's what we saw against Leeds and what we saw against Southampton. So I think I would play him again. Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford, fantastic against Southampton, so they keep their spots for me. Bruno Fernandes is Bruno Fernandes. Penalty aside, he was incredible. I think he got a 10 rating from Who Scored. He had an incredible week. Bruno Fernandes and Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw. Put some respect on their names. For me, at the moment, best fullbacks in the league. Whether you want to say Luke Shaw is the best left back in the league, I think Robertson really rivals that. For me, Wan-Bissaka is the best right back in the league at the moment. Defensively, clear of anyone. Going forward, he's doing better. For me, he's had a better year going forward than Trent. Sue me. Try and sue me. You can't. I think he got, 3 assists? I think Trent's got 3 or 4. Trent's got 1 goal. Wan-Bissaka's got 2. These numbers are so close. And Wan-Bissaka doesn't attack as much as Trent. Doesn't put as many crosses in. But yeah, still putting up the same numbers. He's had an incredible year, Wan-Bissaka. So for me, he's the best right back in the league right now. Luke Shaw, what a player. What a player. People's doubted him so often since he's joined Manchester United. He's proven the doubters wrong. Tellers has came in, hasn't got to look him because of how brilliant Luke Shaw's been. And this is the team I think Ollie will play. I think he'll go for the exact same team, but I think he will start Cavani. I think Cavani's just his number 1 option right now. Although I think Martial deserves it after scoring a brace. I just think Anthony Martial won't get the start over Cavani. I think Ollie has proven and shown in press conferences and by his team selection that he just loves Edison Cavani and what he brings to this Manchester United team. So I think he will start in this game. Anyway, look, this is going to be a difficult game. Everton are a good side. Yes, they were without first choice goalkeeper and probably their best midfielder in Alan. But look, they're a very, very strong team. As Nico will say, shout out to you, by the way, Nico, my guy. Thank you for always tuning into the streams. Look, as he will say, this Everton team are good. They've got Josh King, obviously, has done really well against us in previous years for Bournemouth. Came through the Manchester United Academy. He want to prove that we should never let him go and we should have brought him instead of getting a Gallo. So I expect him, if he gets some game time, to play well. And I expect a difficult game against what is a very good Everton side. However, whatever Manchester United team we see play should be able to beat this Toffee side. We've beaten them twice before. Let's not let ourselves down in the league when we need a win more than ever. Let's keep on pushing Manchester City. Make them keep on having to win the league. Look, if we win all our games from now to the end of the season, and so do Manchester City, and then let's say we draw the game we play against each other, Man City will deserve to win the league. And look, we've done all we can. We can be proud of what we've achieved. If Manchester City go on to win the league and we come 4th because we've trailed off, we don't deserve it. And that's the most important thing. We have to push Manchester City all the way. And if they go and win all their games, they deserve to win the league. And if we let them win the league by not performing to the level we're capable of and we should be achieving, if we want to be winning Premier League titles, then that's embarrassing and that's really disappointing. And I think this is like I said earlier, this is the type of game that if you want to be champions, you have to win. And I think we will win it, to be honest. Nico, you won't want to hear that, but I think Manchester United will win this game. I'm going for a 2-0 Manchester United win. Up the boys. Now, if you have enjoyed this match preview, please do hit the like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. Please do tune in for the watch along That will start at 7:30. Kickoff is at 8, I believe. If not, the details are on the side, of course. And yeah, if you did enjoy, like I said, hit the like button below, subscribe if you are new, turn the notification bell on so you do not miss when I go live, so you get notified when I go live. And of course, please do feel free to follow me on Twitter. That will be Ephesus Football. Link will be in the description, as is my personal channel, Ephesus114. Anyway, this has been it. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.